why should salespeople be open to new ideas and different ways to sell. I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. And I find this quite interesting. Salespeople will take an idea and they're like, this is the only way that I can do it. This is the only way that it works, right? And then they hear something else from somebody and they shut it down. There's like, there's no way in the world that that's ever going to work. There's no way in the world that you can make that happen. And I will share with you that that is a sign of an immature salesperson who's not open-minded to doing things. So I'm in quite a few sales forums. And I usually don't post a lot in the sales forums for the reason that some of the stuff that I teach and some of the stuff that I know is very counterintuitive to the world of sales. Some of the questions that I ask, or a lot of reversing questions, are not the normal sales process. And so the times where I have put information up there, people just attack it. They're like, that'll never work. You can't do that. That's not the right way to do sales. My way is the only way. And this is a huge sign of an immature salesperson because they get caught up in the one way that they do things, the one way that they've been taught. So there's plenty of different sales trainers out there. There's a ton of different sales trainers out there. Some of the people out there, my friends, some of them have passed away. So like if you go back to really old school sales, like the Douglas Edwards, the Tommy Hopkins, the old Brian Tracy training, that's one way of doing sales. Now I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying it's one way of doing sales. And then you get into newer sales information and newer trainers, and they may take that and they may adopt it, or they may just go, we're not going to use that anymore, we're going to use this, okay? And sales has evolved over time. The old school sales training that was taught in the 40s and 50s was really meant for new people purchasing homes and cars and products and services after the war, right? It's been a while. It's been a few years since the end of World War II. 1945 was the end of World War II. That's 55 years plus 20. It's like 75, 80 years ago. Sales cycles have changed. And so if you're not open-minded and saying, hey, look, these are some things that I could use, or some of these things, how can I make it work for me, should be the question. You hear somebody else give some sales training, you shouldn't automatically look and go, that'll never work. I can't do that. It's not going to work for me. You should look and go, that's kind of interesting. I wonder if I could take it, I wonder if I could modify it, and I wonder if I could adapt it. So this is what happens in marketing all the time. Marketing uses this consistently. Marketing uses a term called funnel hacking. So they'll take somebody's sales funnel, they'll look at it, they're like, if it's working for them, it's probably going to work for me. Or if it's working in this industry, I'm probably going to have to make some slight modifications to make it work for me. But chances are pretty good it's going to be 90% there. I just need to make some 10% of changes. Right? So as a salesperson, you can't automatically assume something's not going to work. There's times where I have taught people, and people in my class have stood up and go, Scott, you're crazy, that'll never work, that's stupid. And I'm like, look, just go out there and try it once and see what happens, right? Just go out there and try it once. There's things that I teach technicians for heating and air that nobody else teaches because I figured out how to ask important questions and figure out how to do things. And people hear it the first time, especially if they've been in the industry, they're like, that's crazy, that's stupid, I'll never do it. And then like they go out for a week and they try it, they come back and they're like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that you put that much thought into it, and this is why it works, okay? So you gotta be open to new sales training. Sales is a lot like religion. So depending upon who your first couple of trainers were, is gonna really determine how you decide, like, is this gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Should I use it? Should I not use it? You gotta be open-minded in sales to close more deals. There you go. You got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button and click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update. This is Scott Bell Consultant. Sent out another fantastic video. You should check it out, but you should. We'll see you soon. Aloha.